Mega Man Legends 3, more commonly known as Rockman-3, was a cancelled entry in the Mega Man Legends series. But why was it cancelled in the first place? We will take a look at its upbringing, everything leading up to it, and the aftermath of its death. In 2010, things were looking bright for Mega Man fans. Mega Man 10 had just released a few months ago, and now, people have gotten word of a game that has been anticipated for the past decade, and it would release on the upcoming Nintendo 3DS. Fans were constantly updated on plenty of new material that would be added to the game. Fans could even help take part in the development by sending ideas to what once was Capcom's official forum page. Things couldn't possibly get any better, right? Correct. Things are about to get much, much worse. The year is 2011, and things aren't looking so great for Volnut's space predicament. You could start to tell things were going downhill for about a month now. Barely any news, even the prototype got delayed. No news at E3 2011, and news on the game were hard to find at this point. But the fans wouldn't back down. They were going to fight for what they enjoyed most. A fan campaign was set up titled, Legends Never Die. Their first mission was to give their letters a purpose again. They sent physical mail to Capcom's offices demanding Volnut returns to Terra, but they were just too late. On July 18, 2011, Capcom announced that Mega Man Legends 3 had been cancelled. Fans were reasonably upset. This game was the reason many fans bought the 3DS, but they wouldn't let a game that was this hyped up die so easily. Mega Man Legends 3's premature death had definitely taken a toll on the Mega Man community. Legends 3 was cancelled only hours after the Legends Never Die campaign. It was like a swift kick to the balls of the Mega Man community. Later that day, a Facebook campaign was created titled, Get Me Off the Moon, a reference to Mega Man Legends 2's ending, and likely the plot for Legends 3. A few days later, the group reached 100,000 members. Keiji Inafune had something to say about the cancellation too. Though he had not been a part of Capcom for almost a year, he would still be a part of the grieving community. He made a statement regarding the cancellation. On July 20th, 2011, he stated, As someone who took part in the development, I'd like to convey something to the staff. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of assistance. Fans had also taken to Twitter to question Capcom on the topic. This only made things worse, way worse. Capcom of Europe would not stop skull-f***ing the fans online.
Police and prosecutors are busy enough already without having to investigate every time some misguided youth rips out a lady's eyeball and has sexual intercourse with the empty socket.
They stated on Twitter that, unfortunately, so few fans took part in the creation of the game. It was felt the project was not worthwhile, and added a frowning emoticon. What kind of bullshit response is that? How unprofessional. You represent $1 billion company and you respond with that. Anyway, Capcom's reason for killing off Legends 3 was due to the lack of people engaged in the dev room, a way for fans to pitch ideas to Capcom during the development of the game. That's not a very good answer. While the dev room did not reach very big numbers, the overall sales of the game would have been much greater. In 2011, the Nintendo eShop had almost nothing. Main retail games didn't reach the eShop until 2012. Mega Man Legends 3 would have provided so much more life to the eShop and the 3DS as a whole. Just because some dev room didn't go as planned doesn't mean the game itself will flop. For example, the reveal trailer for the Nintendo Switch has around 50 million views on Nintendo of America's YouTube page. The console itself has sold over 125 million units. Many people still wanted this game, even if they didn't participate in the dev room. After all of this, there was hope, just a little bit of hope, for the game's return. Due to the immense amount of people begging for Legends 3 in Capcom's forums, Christian Svensson, the vice president of Capcom USA, listened to everyone's opinions on the matter. And on July 22, 2011, the CEO of CyberConnect 2, Hiroshi Matsuyama, stated that if Capcom wouldn't make Legends 3, he would. CyberConnect 2 was the team behind Asura's Wrath, which was published by Capcom, so this team was very much in touch with Capcom. On July 27, 2011, the programming director for Legends 3, Yoshiyuki Fujikawa, stated that he supports all of the petitions and has a good feeling about them getting noticed. Unfortunately, everything the fans worked towards was still in vain. On August 1st, 2011, a statement was made on Kotaku.com that though Capcom acknowledged the Facebook campaign, they still wouldn't budge. Mega Man Legends 3 was dead. The year is 2023. 12 years have passed since all of this happened. The people have moved on. The forums and dev room have long since passed. Legends3.com has been reworked. The Get Me Off the Moon group hasn't been updated in almost a year. However, there is still something to be learned from all of this. While the fight is over, a winner and loser have been decided. We now know the magnitude of the community's voice. The Mega Man fanbase has largely grown over the past 12 years. Think about how much we could do together now. The people coming together to start a movement can shape their outcome. Thank you for sticking around long enough to hear me ramble on about a 12-year-old game that didn't even make it to store shelves. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps motivate me to make more content. Rest in peace, Mega Man Legends 3.